Well, hi everybody. How are you? I hope that you are having a wonderful day. It has been a minute since I've done some makeup, I know. So today, we're going to put on a full face of makeup, and then I'm also going to be using this new palette I got from Ulta back in December, and this is the Nabla Dreamy palette. And it is really, really pretty. It's got some really nice colors in it. And I am going to have some fun and try and do somewhat of a neutral look today. Rather than my usual, lots of glam and such. So, yeah, it's been a long time dealing with sinus infections and all kinds of things, but I'm kind of feeling pretty good tonight, getting ready to go on open mic in a while, so I thought I would do a little bit of a look for you. So, the first thing I always do, now, face primer is not really necessary, okay? But I find that with my large pores around here, this angel veil is really, really good at minimizing my pores. So this is something new that's come into play, over the past, I guess, 50 years or so. When we were kids, like in the 70s and 80s, I never really knew about primer. I learned a lot of new things when I got back into makeup once I started my new channel. So this is when I started using facial primers. And like I say, they're not necessary, but they can really help with pores and uneven texture. It really helps to even out your texture. Now, it's always important to make sure your face is totally clean, and you must moisturize. And a lot of people would say, and use sunscreen before you do your makeup. I don't go outside that much, so I don't worry about sunscreen myself. But I do have some sunspots, as you can see. Over the years, I have been a tanner. I would stay out in the sun for hours and get burnt and get tans. And then eventually you start getting these spots all over your face. Right here, I've got quite a few. I'm starting to get some more here. So yeah, that can be a problem. But, that's life. I mean, back in the 70s and 80s, it was like everybody was out tanning. People were using like aluminum foil, putting baby oil on their skin, just to get tans. And I was one of them. So, but I haven't been out in the sun in ages. I mean, that was basically in my teen years. And then when I started getting older, I really wasn't doing that anymore. So that is my face primer. And my tried and true foundation for years has been this Olay Plus CoverGirl Flawless Foundation. Let me get you the exact name of it with my glasses on. This is the CoverGirl Plus Olay Advanced Radiance. And I absolutely love it. It's called Age Defying Makeup, and it really is. It's got broad spectrum SPF 10 in it, which isn't a whole lot. But I love it. This is Buff Beige. I've been using this probably for the last 20 or 30 years. So I absolutely love this. And I do like to put my foundation on with a brush. So I just put it on the back of my hand. And I just put it all over my face with the brush. And it's just a perfect hue for my skin. So today I'm basically just going to be doing what I used to do, like way back when we didn't have all these extra products. I'm just going to be doing some foundation, some blush, and that's just going to be it. Whoops. You're not supposed to get it in your eye. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then I'm just going to I keep it real, folks. I don't normally put foundation on my lids, but hey, let's do old school, okay? What we did back in the day. I did put foundation on my lids, and I used that as a primer for my eyes. So, and then I'd always put a little bit down here just so that it didn't look uneven, but this is actually a perfect color for my skin. So there we go. Now I've got my foundation on. And tonight, I'm not even going to worry about concealer or anything. I'm just going to go all natural, okay? So now I've got that done. And the first thing I'm going to do is work on my eyes, all right? Now, I have already used foundation as a primer. And, you know, it's up to you whether you want to use primer or not. I have done tests with and without primer. And, you know, with primer, the eyes last a little bit longer. I mean, I did a test one time when I did my eyes with primer. And I kept it on for like 12 to 14 hours. And it was fantastic. But it did the same. You know, it really depends on the products that you're using. If they have good pigment, they can last forever. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into this gorgeous Nabla palette, and I am going to, let's see here. I'm going to use this very light, kind of like a brown taupe color right there. And I'm going to use this on my lid all over. Winnie is begging at the door, and I'm like, no, you're not going out there. So here we go. Ooh, whoa, that's nice. Whoa, that's really pigmented. Wow. Very pigmented. Nice. You may want to go a little bit light with this Nabla palette. Wow, yeah, I'm very impressed, but I don't really want that much color, so I'm just going to take a brush and blend it out to make it a little less prominent. This is the first time I'm using Nabla Cosmetics. I was gifted with a $100 Ulta gift card in December, and I went ahead and I got some products that I've never gotten before so that I could do them for you and let you know how they work. And I'm very impressed with this, very much so. So I'm just working on shearing this out a lot. That is so pretty. I don't believe these have, do these have names on them? No, they do not. So they're just, wow, is that impressive or what? Yeah. Now, let's see. Everything else is kind of like shimmers in here. I'm going to go into this color right here. And this is kind of like a rose color. It's a little powdery, but you know. And I'm just going to put this on my lid. I'm not sure that you're going to get any kind of difference because of the dark color, but a little bit. Not a whole lot though, just a little bit. And you know, back in the day, all I did was put on eye makeup, mascara, and that's it. So, yeah, that's very nice. Nice, nice, nice. And I use this for my brushes when I'm wanting to clean it off. And that is so pretty. I like that. Now, pretty much everything else in this palette is shimmer, except there is a brown right here, a dark brown. That's not a shimmer. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to find a shimmer that I want to put on top of this, and I really, really like this. This is like a gold brownish color right there. So I'm going to take a different brush. I'm going to go into this with the brush. No fallout whatsoever. And just put that all over my lid. That's pretty. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Look how quick and pretty I did that. And I didn't even have to use setting powder on it. That's how pretty it is. That is so pretty. It has that really pretty foiled look. Very, very nice. I am very impressed with this palette. Very, very much so. So I would say that Nabla Cosmetics is absolutely awesome. Now, I always try to keep the plastic to protect the colors. And it does have a mirror in here, by the way. So I do see that this one eye has a little bit more shimmer than the other, so I am going to try and even that out a little bit. Gorgeous. All right. So this is the Nabla Dreamy palette. It was under $30. I specifically got everything under, I think it was under $29 that I wanted to do because I didn't want to spend a whole lot of money because, you know, makeup these days is actually a luxury. Not everybody can afford it, which I fully understand. So for my mascara today, I am actually going to use the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. This has been highly recommended by a lot of ladies that I watch on YouTube. And I've had this one a while. So I think it's clumping a little bit, but like I say, I've had this a while, a couple of months. It's hard to tell without my glasses on, but you can tell it really lengthens your lashes. Yeah, it really lengthens your lashes quite a bit. And that is my eye look, which didn't take long at all, right? So, now what I like to do is I like to do my face color. Or do I want to contour? Let's contour a little bit, okay? I've gained a lot of weight, as you know, and of course my face has gotten really pudgy. So I'm going to use some contour tricks to try and slim down my face a little bit. I've had this for a long time. This is the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette Contour. Very inexpensive. It's powder and very, very easy to use. So what I'm going to do is I am going to, let's see, get a nice fluffy brush right here, and I'm going to go into the light color, okay? Now light color is supposed to minimize. So I'm just going to go with the sides of my nose and go over these wrinkles that I have. And lines and fine lines. And then just kind of lighten up underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to the dark one and do some contouring to try and slim down my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this contour. I'm going to start here and go up. I'm going to find my cheekbones and take the dark color and go up. See how that slims out your face? And then I do the same thing over here. And that creates a slimming effect on your face. And then, due to my high forehead, what I like to do is I like to take the dark contour and go along my hairline and create the effect of a smaller forehead. So I do along the hairline and I do kind of on each side. To try and create a smaller forehead so it's not so big looking. And these are little tips and tricks that I've learned from my beauty gurus on YouTube. You learn so much when you watch the right people, all right? The right people. I love Robert Welsh. He is a professional makeup artist, and I love Risa Does Makeup. She's a professional makeup artist. Mrs. Melissa M. Beauty is a beauty guru. I don't think she's a professional, but she has given me so many good tips, and you have seen over the past year all the tips that she's given me and how my face turns out all the time, because she's very, very educated in makeup. She loves makeup, and she specializes in makeup for women over 40. Now, I'm 63, but in my heart, I'm only 25. So, and so now look, I look like I've got a little bit of a cheekbone, and that looks good. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do is just put on some blush. I absolutely love this palette that I got with that Ulta gift card, and this is from Flower Beauty, and this is called Pyramids, all right? And it has all kinds of colors in here. Okay, they're so pretty. So you could just decide. I mean, I love to just go over it all myself. And I'll just take my brush and I'll go all over all of it. And it gives such a pretty, pretty look. And then I just pat on this color and I go up a little bit to lift up my face. And it looks like a lot on the camera, but it's really not. You just gotta kind of fluff it out. And you can even see the highlight in it because there are highlights in here, there's blush in here. It's just a combination of things. So, and then I just use my brush to try and blend it out so it doesn't look too much like a clown. And it's so pretty. You can see actually the highlight color in here. It is so pretty. And that is my cheeks. And then the last thing I do are my lips. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this e.l.f. This is an e.l.f. lip primer. All right. This is something new that I've tried. And it's very smooth, very light. It feels good on your skin. It really does. And I'm just going to let that set a little bit. And while we're doing that, I'm just going to take an eyebrow pen here. This is from e.l.f. It's only $2. This is their eyebrow pen. Wow Brow, it's called. Uh-oh. I couldn't get it up. There we go. And I'm just going to lightly carve out my eye here. And I don't do a whole lot with my eyebrows. I just fill them in with this brow pen. My Wow Brow pencil from e.l.f. And that's all I do. And now I have got this 24-hour color from Maybelline. Is this Maybelline? Yeah. And this is the Super Stay. And this is called Nude, I believe. If that's not right, I'll put that in the description. And that is just a very nice nude color. And that is it. I mean, it doesn't take long to do a very nice look. Now, I think there's too much of this color on my cheeks, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this light contour and just try to lighten it up, and there you go. So this is a great, beautiful palette. Highly recommend it. Nabla Dreamy palette. And there you go. So that is my review of this one. It's beautiful, and I believe it's under $29. So I certainly hope that this video has been helpful for you. I love the look I did. Very, very plain, but pretty. Not too overboard. I didn't even do eyeliner. I just wanted to do a very natural look. So that is my little demonstration for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me that thumbs up. It helps my channel so much, and I would love if you would join my channel. Everybody have a great night, week, day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.